Guys in the Garden early edition. We're starting early this year because we know a lot of you are ready for springtime to get here already with the recent snows that we've had. And the items that we're showing you are not just for gardening, they're for any time of year. If you need a park bench, we got a park bench for you. If you need a picnic table, we have a picnic table for you. We have a park bench that I'm sitting on that becomes a picnic table with a couple of folds. It is amazing. It is called our Bench to Table ConvertABench. It is $124.95 on sale today. It is normally $135, so you're covering your shipping on that. You will love it. It sells out every single year. I think the main reason is everybody loves, who doesn't love a park bench, right? Y'all love it. Great place to sit, great place to relax. But this one, when you give it one little twist, it becomes seating for 3 grown-ups, maybe 2 big grown-ups, 3 kids, 4 kids, so they can use it as a picnic table. You can use it out by the deck, by the pool, right? You can use it in your backyard, front yard, anywhere you need it, you can use it. I am sitting in it right now in the white. I have it in white. I have it in brown, I'm calling it tan. And then Jared, do we have the gray as well? I think we do. That's called driftwood. This is called Sierra Timber, which is the one right here next to me, okay? And then this one is obviously called white, okay? I don't see tan anywhere, is it? Is that Sierra Timber over there? I see 4 colors. How many do you guys see? 4, okay. All right, the only one I don't see is tan. Is that tan over there? Okay, the one I started on, because it looks great from here. All right, so here's the cool part. You got a nice park bench. You want to turn it into a picnic table? You want to see how hard it is? Picnic table. That's how easy it is. So I just went from sitting in a park bench to now having, this is why I said like 2 big people could sit in here, 3 medium-sized people, or probably 3 or 4 kids. You will absolutely love this. Minimal assembly, easy to clean, weatherproof. You will love it. Tracy Kane is standing by. Tracy, I love this product so much. In fact, Tracy, you know, most people, or a lot of people will buy 2 and they'll put it together like a full picnic table. But I love that it's almost like magic, right? How it turns from one to the other. Yeah.
And no maintenance, which is my favorite part, guy. Easy to put together. There's no sanding. There's no painting. There's no splintering. There's nothing. So I have a question for you, guy. I have 2 here, right, in the Sierra Timber. Which one is a year old, and which one did I open yesterday?
No idea.
Exactly. Can you believe that? So I left one of these benches out in the Florida sun and in the heat all year round, and it looks just as good as the brand new one that came out of the box. So this just shows you how well these hold up. They have a 5-year warranty on them, and they are just built to last. They're so sturdy. They only weigh about 38 pounds, which is just enough weight so you don't have to worry about it blowing away, but easy enough to move. But then it holds up to 1,000 pounds. So you can fit 3 full-size adults here, 6 if you buy 2, right? And you have your picnic table set up. So you can easily see how I have 3 place settings here, 3 adults, so 6 adults. They're so great that you're gonna use them everywhere in your house. And what I love, guys, is that I know our poor friends up north are suffering as we're having this gorgeous weather, but you can use this in your home at the same time and then bring them out as soon as that snow starts to melt.
I love it. And you know, Trace, they're so convenient to have around, you know, because we all do a lot of entertaining. I do, you guys probably do as well. I know Tracy does, you know, she got that beautiful outdoor area. But you're always wanting for more seating, right? You're always, and you buy these hideous little folding chairs. This is beautiful. And if you know, the show's called Guys in the Garden. If you don't have a picnic bench in your garden, I mean, everybody should have one of those, right? At least somewhere to sit. And what I love about this is you can sit with your best buddy, you can sit with your sweetie, with your kids, your grandkids, and you've got a really functional piece of furniture. I also love when Tracy talks about no cleaning. You can rinse it off with the hose. So if a bird poops on it, don't worry about it. You don't have to get out there with a scraper like you do with a wood bench. And a wood bench needs to be painted every year. A wood bench rots out. Right? A wood bench is heavy, hard to move around. You would never stick it in the back of an SUV and take it to the beach or take it to the park. You can with this if you want. Take it to your kids' ball games. Imagine having your own private park bench at your kid's soccer game or football game or baseball game. That would be a really nice thing to have as well. All right, so I want to go through colors again. Jared, the one I'm sitting in is called, is this the timber one?
Yes, it is, Guy.
Thank you, Tracy. Well, I'm just trying to figure it out. So this is the timber, right? All right, we're looking at driftwood, right? Not now, that's tan. That's driftwood, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's driftwood. I'm just suggesting Tracy. What am I asking Jared for? All right, so that is, all right, and Tracy knows Jared. Jared's the best. And then it also is available in white, and that's where the little mini, it doesn't look like me at all, but the little mini gnome is sitting over there. But Tracy, you know, I think people, when they get it home, they are so pleasantly surprised with the quality. The fact that they are durable, they have 1,000-pound weight capacity. I mean, so you could put 5 of me on here. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a really, really nice feature with these. So you will absolutely love 5-year warranty as well. Show me a wooden park bench where you get a 5-year warranty, Tracy. They don't make them like that.
No, they definitely don't. And you know, all that iron furniture is so scary because it does fall apart over time, and I have had that happen. So you don't have to worry about that with your bench to table. Now, what I want to point out to you is if you have a loved one that is in a wheelchair, my mom is in a wheelchair, it's always hard to find that right table to sit with, to interact, play games, to have a meal. Well, if you have your bench to table, there aren't any supports underneath the table portion here. So it's very easy to wheel up. So you can be sitting on one side, your loved one can be sitting on the other, and you can still enjoy each other's company and a meal together. But also look at the sturdy construction and how this has been engineered. You have this amazing solid base here. Then when I open this up, you can see the supports that are underneath here and that crossbar. So that's how we're able to place on here 1,000 pounds to hold that up. This guy was saying light enough to throw into your SUV. So 38 pounds, it's 58 inches long. So if you have a large SUV, you can throw this in the back. You can take this to a friend's house if they're having a party and they need extra seating or extra table space, or for the soccer games. I'm actually having a lot of lacrosse boys over tonight after the high school practice. I have a lot of dessert in my house I need to get rid of. So they're going to be hanging out on the bench at table. The great part is those smelly boys, I can hose this down afterwards, and there's not going to be any stench left.
Oh, you might want to hose the kids down as well if the stench is that bad. But, you know, you bring up a good point, though, and I said earlier, like, I mean, you know, you got a beautiful outdoor table, you walk out there and there's a giant burb turd sitting on it, and you're like, really? So what's nice about this is you can just rinse it off or squirch it off, and you don't have to worry about it soaking into a wooden table. Remember, they are easy to convert. I'll show you. I don't even have to get up. Watch. So here it is a park bench. If I want to convert it over to a picnic table, all I do is lift and turn it over. And now I have a picnic table. When I want to bring it back over as a bench, I just sit it back like that. And very, very sturdy. As we set up to 1,000 pounds on here, it's got all this, it's built very, very well, the way they constructed it to make it a very, very sturdy bench. There's no rough corners on it. I love the fact that the arms are smooth and polished. So, you know, you're not sitting there with your arm hanging off going, hey, you know how you get after a while? If you get it in white and some of the lighter colors, it's reflective too, so you don't have to worry about it getting super hot in the summer. You can easily find custom cushions online. We might even have them here at hsn.com, but easy to find a cushion on it. If you want to get one to put a cushion on, you can do that as well. You know, you brought up a good point, Tracy, when you have people over, especially when people bring their kids. You know, I can't stand it when I have kids over my house and they sit in a big boy chair. It's like, get out of that grown-up chair and go sit in that. You go over and sit on that little ottoman over there, you little punk. What's nice about this is if you got kids and you're having a picnic or whatever, kids can sit outside, kids can hang out on the bench, and then when they want to eat, you simply flip it over, and now you've got a perfect place for them to eat. I mean, it's like the perfect piece of furniture, Tracy.
It is, and also, you know, don't think about this just for your outside. I know up north you guys are getting hit bad again this weekend. But think about if you have a finished basement, if you have a playroom, these are great because there is no maintenance and it's so easy to clean. You can just use a microfiber cloth and clean this up. I have done all kinds of painting projects on these and tie-dye on these, and they literally don't stain. Your skin will stain way before your bench and table does. So it's just a great piece to have in your home. Maybe you need something by your back door to put on those muddy boots. Great for that as well. and then easy enough to move this outside. So when the weather does turn, you can enjoy this out in your backyard. You can enjoy it if you want to sit in your front yard and, you know, see your neighbors walking by with their dogs. It's always nice to have a bench in your front yard, but you also don't have to wait until that snow melts to put this out. You can enjoy this all year round. If you're wondering what colors I have here, since we've had a little confusion with color this morning, I have the Sierra Timber here set up. And then I have the driftwood back here. So the driftwood has a little bit of like a gray veining in it. The tan is just a solid tan and the white is a solid tan. So if you're looking something that mimics wood, more of a wood look, you want to go with the Sierra Timber or you want to go with the driftwood.
Tracy, I want all of it. I want every one of them. I want to have like picnic tables in my backyard for my parties. That's what I want.
You want it out by the beach, don't you
Yeah.
guys? I can see you bringing this down to the beach
You
for
know
your
what?
little evening dinners.
There's a park bench on the beach, and every time I go by there, there's somebody sitting in it, punks. I'll bring my own bench. It's not that far, and it's not. And by the way, Tracy, this isn't that heavy. I mean, it only weighs 38 pounds, so you could easily have somebody help you bring it to the beach very easily. Thank you, Tracy Kane.
Sure. And super sturdy.
Look at
Even in
her.
the sand and the gravel.
I
So
love
it
it.
works
You be
everywhere.
careful now,
Yeah.
Tracy. All right, have fun. and if you have any of that dessert left over, let me and Jared know. We'll come to your house. We'll eat it up for you. All right, hey, already over 100 of the expandable feds gone. I know you've been waiting for it. Pick of the show.